Okay, so today we'll be opening up this used factory installed Subaru oil filter number 15208AA22A. And I got this used Subaru oil filter from a very generous viewer from Washington State who wants to see the condition of his oil filter after its first oil change. Thank you. This oil filter was in service for 4 months, 2,199 miles. It came off of a 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Limited. Yep, the one with the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. We presume the oil used is a Subaru Factory Zero W16 oil, because that's what it calls for. So let's get started.
You gotta really good silicone, be nice and tight. Get your end of here, filtration.
Okay, so before we open this filter up, let's take a quick look at it. So we got Subaru, made in Japan. This filter number right here. This could be a date code, 4J2A, because there's nothing on the top of the can here. No writing or nothing. And we got instructions here in Japanese. Tokyo Roki Company, Ltd. Instructions here in English. And that's about it for the writing on this can. This is all printed on, by the way. Okay, and this filter has metal core with holes, bypass valve at the dome end, 4 grooves there for threads, and this O-ring P-style gasket, which I'll put the thickness of up on the screen. It's like a normal size piece, O-ring P-style gasket. Okay, let's open this filter up. Let's see what it looks like inside. Okay, not too much oil. Alright, here's the anti-drain back valve. And this is probably silicone, even though it's black. I'll do a burn test on this. Yeah, because this is nice and flexible. Yeah, I'll do a burn test on this later. This looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks nice in there. The oil's got a nice color to it. It's not sludging or anything. Of course, I wouldn't expect it to. First oil change. Most likely, the only thing you'll see is, if anything, is some little pieces of metal, but hopefully not too much. Okay, here's the bypass valve. I don't know what the setting for this is. You got nice clean metal end caps. There's something there, probably a little piece of glue in there. Got a metal crimp seam right here. I'll put the number of pleats up on the screen. Something there. And this all looks pretty good. And unfortunately, I don't have the specs for this filter. So what you see is what you get. But it all looks pretty good here. Pleats are nicely spaced. A little bit of wave here, but that's okay. Looks good. See what the inside of the can looks like. Well, we'll get the stamp leaf spring here. Got a little bit of a curve to it. Trouble focusing here. I don't know why, but inside the can. Yeah, it looks clean in here too. Oil looks like it's got a nice color to it. I'll put the measurements of this can up on the screen. Yeah, so that feels pretty thick. Alright, let's get the width of this filter. 0. Okay, we want to go 2.75 minus 1/10 of an inch for the end caps. All right, well, let me cut this open, squeeze it out, stretch it out, and let's see what this looks like. Be right back. Okay, here's this Subaru filter all stretched out. And this filter is 57.5 inches long. Okay, so let's get the thickness of this filter media. 0.93 millimeters thick. Okay, so this is the filtering side, back side. And I took 2 microscope pictures of this filter media because I took one spot over here somewhere as a light spot and over here a darker spot. And, you know, I took 2 pictures because looking at the pictures, it almost looks like, you know, 2 different filter medias. So it's like, you know, it can change. These filters can change so much just from one small area to another small area. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, it did catch a couple small carbon particles. Plus there's a lot of light spots in this filter media. Now let's take a look at this filter media up close. So one of you viewers mentioned to try a UV light to see if I can see any sparklies on here. Let me try getting, you almost see something right there. See that? Right around there. Okay. Let me see if I can put this camera there, like that. Let's see. Well, if that's a sparkly, it's not magnetic, anyways. You see a big one right there. I'm not going to spend too much. Let me try getting this light off. Try taking the camera light off. There. Does that help? No, now I lost it. See, you guys seen it right there. Nah, nothing. 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 Well, that one was one right there. Well, some may be magnetic, some may not be. You can see a couple of them. Let me try one more right here. Okay, not magnetic. So it's not ferrous. Okay, yeah, you can see a big one there. Switch hands here. Right there's one. Yeah, there's a couple in there. But there's not too much carbon particles on the surface. That's good. Of course, this is only the second oil change, so you expect it to be pretty clean. But there is a few sparklies in here. You can see them. You can see one right there. And let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so we already went over these components, and I'm going to do a burn test at the end of this video on this anti-drain back valve. So stick around for that. And we got nice holes, smooth holes for the inner core. Lots of them also. You can see the bypass valve down there. And can, it's real clean. There is some yellow stuff in there, see that? I got some stuff on my finger there. I don't know. I found that on a filter before too. It had some yellow stuff. See it right down here. I don't know. There's not much of it though, so I wouldn't be worried about it. It looks good. So what do you guys think about these factory installed Subaru oil filters? Please post your comments down below. And again, I want to thank our friend from Washington State for sending me this used Subaru oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching and take care. Okay, so let's see how this anti-drain bag valve burns. It's white ash, white smoke. It should be silicone. And if it doesn't burn too easy. It looks like silicone. Yeah, that's a white ash. Looks like silicone to me. Yep. Okay, so that passed the silicone test.